What happens when AI helps a service business complete the same work in less time? Should the company charge fewer hours, change its pricing model, or find a better way to explain the value it delivers? That pricing question is part of a larger shift. AI is putting pressure on four decisions businesses already make: what to charge, which vendors to trust with company data, where to find customers, and how to add new models without creating another disconnected system. Welcome to the AI Business Brief, the weekly update for founders and operators who need to understand what changed in AI and how it affects business. In this episode, we'll look at each of these decisions and what companies should review next. Let's begin with pricing. U.S. professional service firms are testing alternatives to traditional hourly billing. AICPA reported gradual growth in fixed and value pricing among accounting firms. BCG's CEO said 3/4 of its largest AI engagements include variable fees. PwC's U.S. leadership also expects some AI-supported services to use subscriptions or outcome pricing. Hourly billing is not disappearing. About 90% of U.S. legal spending still uses hourly arrangements. The pressure comes from a simple conflict. AI can shorten research, analysis, drafting, and development work. Firms that bill by the hour may earn less when they become more efficient. Suppose a project previously required 20 hours, but AI helps complete it in 12. Billing fewer hours reduces revenue even if the result is equal or better. Service businesses should define what the customer is buying: time, access, expertise, a deliverable, or a result. Fixed or value-based pricing can help, but only when the scope and responsibilities are clear. Price is one part of the decision. Businesses also need to know what happens to their information after it enters an AI platform. OpenAI announced zero data retention for eligible API customers and previewed private safety processing. In qualifying deployments, prompts and responses are not retained after processing. OpenAI personnel cannot review the content, and enterprise data is not used for training unless the customer opts in. OpenAI is also developing an option to store encrypted content using customer-controlled keys. Reuters separately reported that Anthropic plans to let enterprise customers keep retained information in their own cloud infrastructure. Its reported 30-day retention requirement would remain. These approaches are at different stages. OpenAI's zero data retention is limited to eligible API customers. Private safety processing is still a preview. Anthropic's reported change was planned, not generally available during this episode's coverage period. For sensitive business information, ask what is retained, for how long, where is it stored, who can access it, is it used for training, and what controls can administrators enforce. A model can perform well and still be the wrong choice for a company's data requirements. Quick reminder before we continue: if you're finding the AI Business Brief helpful, check that you're subscribed and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the next episode. If this episode is helping you make better AI decisions, click like and leave a comment below. That helps us understand which business topics you want us to continue covering. OpenAI announced that ChatGPT ads would expand to 31 European markets the following week. The platform now includes conversion optimization, geographic targeting, custom audiences, OpenAI Pixel, a conversions API, and third-party measurement integrations. OpenAI said tens of thousands of marketers had already advertised through ChatGPT. Access in the new markets would initially come through OpenAI's team and its partners. Self-service Ads Manager access was scheduled for later in the summer. ChatGPT Ads is still early. It does not have the scale or maturity of Google Ads or Meta Ads. Customers use conversational AI to research products, compare services, and evaluate purchases. OpenAI is building tools to connect those conversations to business results. Companies may eventually need to track ChatGPT alongside paid search, social advertising, marketplaces, and other acquisition sources. Do not redirect advertising budgets now. First, find out whether customers already use AI during research, then watch how access and measurement develop. If a company decides to use another model, the next question is how that model fits into its existing systems. Grok 4.6 became generally available through Amazon Bedrock. Companies already using AWS can now evaluate Grok through an established enterprise AI platform instead of creating a separate direct integration. Bedrock provides identity controls, monitoring, cost allocation, regional routing, and centralized model access. That does not make Grok automatically appropriate for every AWS workload. Companies still need to evaluate performance, acceptable uses, costs, security, and permissions. Some Grok 4.6 access methods use geographic or global cross-region inference. Businesses with data residency requirements need to review where requests may be processed. For AWS-based companies, Bedrock can make another model easier to evaluate and manage. Infrastructure fit may matter as much as model capability. What businesses should do next? These developments call for 4 reviews, not 4 immediate purchases. First, check what customers are paying for. Before changing a service pricing model, calculate the effect on margins, scope, risk, and customer expectations. Second, add data handling to the vendor review. Document what employees may enter, what the provider retains, where it is stored, whether it is used for training, and who has access. Third, find out whether AI influences customer discovery. Ask new customers how they found the business and review referral traffic. If ChatGPT ads fits the audience, test it with a limited budget and one conversion goal. Fourth, check infrastructure fit before adding a model. Review permissions, monitoring, cost controls, and regional requirements. A separate unmanaged system may create more work than it removes. AI is now affecting decisions tied to revenue, customer data, marketing, and technology management. Start with the decision that has the clearest effect on your business. Review the evidence, define what needs to change, and measure the result. To go deeper on the Grok 4.6 shift we mentioned today, watch our previous episode, GrokBot and Grok 4.6 Push AI Toward Longer Running Business Work. Click the video on your screen and I'll see you there.